Alright, welcome to today's tutorial. My name is Victoria. So today I'll be making a semi-luxury box that measures 14 inches by 11 inches by 5 inches depth. So I've already cut out the base using this straw board. This is the only piece of straw board I'll be using. That's why I called it a semi-luxury box. So this board measures 11 inches by 14 inches. So I'll start with the 11 inches side. I've already pre-cut my cardstock into size to fit. So this excuse me, measures, this is 11 inches by 13 inches. Why I made this 13 inches? Because I am going to I added 2 inches extra to the 11 inches. So 1 inch will go in here, 1 inch go in here to hold the box together. So I'll bring in my scoreboard and do the necessary scoring, which is the 1 inch on this side and the 1 inch on this side. So now the center here is 11 inches. So I will turn okay, let me turn it this way and then score at 1 inch. This is what will hold it under, and then 6 inches, that's plus 5 inches, which is the depth of the box. So I would do only this one online and then I would do the rest off camera so as to save time. So now this is all the scoring that we need. So I'm going to remove this one, this and this. Let me do all this on camera so you understand, so that you'll be able to understand what I am talking about. I hope my voice is loud enough. Okay. So I cut into this flap so that we will not have any obstruction when assembling the box. Okay, so this is what this one is 2 pieces for both sides, here and here. So I'll do the second one off camera and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I have finished cutting out this. I've already cut 2 pieces of this, and while off camera I already applied my double-sided tape and folded this. I'm going to show you how I did this now. So first we'll apply, this is the outside, and then we'll always apply double-sided tape on the tabs, the 2 tabs outside. Just need you to understand what I'm doing properly, as I'm doing it in details. These tabs are the ones that will be holding the box in place. So I'm bringing in another double-sided tape. So okay. Okay, now for the inside, I'll put here. Okay, so instead of doing this on camera, just look at it. This is what I'm going to repeat here. So I'll just finish this and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm done with it. All I did afterwards is to fold on all the score lines. So now the next thing we do is, this is the outside, we fold this in, because this is how our box is going to stand. This is how it's going to be. So I'll fold this in, and then this is the top of the box. I will measure out 2 2/8 of an inch. Reason is because the lid is going to be 2 inches, so I need to have at least 2/8 of an inch space between the lid and the handle of the box. So we're trying to get the hand where the handle will be. I've already done that for this one. You can see I didn't clean the pencil mark, so I can see this is the pencil mark and this is what you are trying to do. So these holes here is what you are trying to achieve. That is where the hand will go into. So we'll measure from any point 2 2/8 of an inch using your pencil mark faintly, because you have to clean it and I don't want the pencil mark to be visible even after cleaning. There's some pencil marks that even after cleaning to still be visible. So now we'll join the 2 lines that we just made faintly. Now I'll open this up and then fold these 2 tabs in, and then align my ruler on that line that we just made. Okay, make sure it is straight here and here, and then at 2 inches we put a tick mark, and 3 inches tick mark, that's 1 inch, and then come here and do the same thing. Of course, you can place your ruler anywhere, but just make sure that this base here is aligned to any figure on your ruler. I'm aligning this at 5 inches, so I will leave out 2 inches, which is the space that will be here, and then mark 1 inch out. That's at 3 and 2. So I have my 1 inch. Now I open these tabs, and then the pencil marks that we made, I don't know if you can see the pencil marks here and here and here. We will now cut out just between the 2 spaces. Between that's the 1 inch mark that we made. That is where we cut from one point to the other. Now we can clean our pencil marks. Make sure you clean it properly so it's not visible, because I did this on the outside. Because if I did it on the inside, if I should fold this in, I'll not be able to get it. So I have to do it through the outside point. Let me clean this quickly as well. Okay. So what we will do next is to bring in our chipboard. As I said, I was starting with the smaller point. So this is the outside. So this is the base. I will align it like this to the board. It's okay if there's a small space. It's fine. Don't worry. It will all be covered up. Okay. This is my PVC glue. Okay, so I'll just line it up. And squeeze properly. So now, as I did for this one, okay, so this will fold like this. So just what I did here, how I glued this, I will do the same thing for here, and I'll be back to you. Okay, so I've already done the second part, which is like this. You can see the box is quite big. So what I'll do now is to put the handle before we continue. So this is what I'm using. So I will need to burn the tip. If not, when pulling it out, you can see when pulling from here, the hair will keep coming out, excuse me. So just burn it a little on both sides. And so we put it from the outside. Just press that hole in a little so you can have space to put your ribbon. Make sure it's lying flat outside. Then pull it. I want it to be this long. Okay. So bring in my double-sided tape and then fold this backward. I make sure that I didn't pull any excess in. You can see. Just fold it properly and then apply your double-sided tape. In this case, you can also use hot glue gun for this one. If you have, you can use it just to hold the ribbon, to hold it down. And the backing tape. So okay, that's it. And then for the other side, you fold this over and raise this. You can see very strong. So you make sure that it is straight like this, and then you put it in through the second hole that we made. Okay, make sure that your ribbon doesn't turn or twist. So okay, there you go. So bend this and then put my double-sided tape just as I did here. So let me do this off camera and I'll be back to you. Okay, so the next part is for the longer side, which is the 14 inches. So now we already have 2 tabs on the shorter side, so we don't need any tab for this anymore. So the length is 14 inches and then we made it 14 inches by now I didn't make it 11 inches exactly. I made it 10 and 7/8 of an inch because the straw board is already 1 inch thick. So by the time we fold this in, it will not enter properly. So we have to remove that thickness from this one. So we are going to score only on one side, which is 1 inch and 6 inches, which is 1 plus 5. That's the height of the box. So let me just quickly do the second one as well. 1 inch and 6 inches. Okay, so that is all the scoring that we need. So all I'll do is just to fold, excuse me, and then apply my double-sided tape here, and just where we did this one, I'll do the same. So let me do this off camera and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I have already glued the second 14 inches piece. So this is the other one. This is where it to be. So I'll just glue this now. Wait, see how I did. It's just the same process all through. It's just the same process. So now I will now flip this. So I'll glue it here carefully. Press it down and then crease properly. Normally about this side that is raising to still be covered. So now we have this large piece to work with. Now the next thing we have to do is to assemble them by gluing the tabs. So I'll do just one out of 4 and I'll do the rest off camera. It's just a normal process, just a normal process of gluing. This is where I do my, I'll flip this the other way around so I can easily have a good grip, and then bring this side and align it to this side, making sure it covers this tip properly. And then this tab goes on, as in under here, not on top of the chipboard, not on top of the chipboard, but beside it. Take your time. And there. So just flip it over and crease properly. So I'll do the rest off camera and I'll be back to you. Okay, so I've already done the remaining 3 sides of camera, so I can show you how to do the last one. Now for this, when you are doing this side that has the ribbon, make sure that the ribbon is straight when you lie your box down, so it doesn't fold it and squeeze the ribbon. You want your box to be delivered in perfect condition. So all I'll do is to remove the double-sided tape, and for this I will not be using PVC glue because PVC glue is water-based, and if I should use PVC glue, it will show on the side, it will look rough. So that's why I made double-sided tape that plenty, so it will hold on every side. So I'll just press this down. Make sure that you focus on the edges properly, because if the edges are opened, air can enter and your box will start lifting. So Okay, so now we have this. So what we're going to do now is to cut out 14 inches by 11 inches, two pieces, one for the outside and one for the inside. I already done that. So let me set this aside. These are the two pieces for the inside and for the outside. So what we'll do next is to apply double-sided tape. I'll do that off camera and I'll come back and show you the finished look. Okay, so here we are. This is for the inside. It's only the inside that we'll do this one. So let me bring the box in. So we'll just remove the backing tapes all at once. And then just carefully place it in, or this is how I prefer to put my inside box. I like to turn it like this and then use my hand to guide, to aim at the corner. Oh, sorry, it's this side. And the corner, and then allow this to drop. So there, cover. Okay, so the reason I didn't make this to be very properly covered is because the person using this box is still going to put foil inside to cover it. She's putting edible. That's all. These are chicken, meat, fish, and also. So this is it. So now for the outside, we are not going to put on this. Oh well, yeah, I think I should do that. I should repeat the same thing, putting tape on the cardstock. I'll be back. Okay, so I've already applied my double-sided tape, so I will remove the backing tape and I will get back to you. Okay, so now I will carefully align this to the sides of the box and then press down. I'm still holding this up and then carefully lay it down. And there have it. So you crease properly. Apply pressure on the sides very well. So now you cannot fold it, turn this over rather, and crease. So there, this is the base. Now to the lid. Bringing back my scoreboard, I already pre-cut my my lid. Now remember the width of the measurement for our box is 14 inches by 11 inches by 5 inches, which the 5 inches being the depth. So now the 14 inches, as I said during the course of making the base, the lid will be 2 inches deep. So now we're going to, that 2 inches be multiplied by 4, which will give us 8. And now we'll now add 8 to 14, which will give us 22. And then we'll now add 1/8 of an inch extra to it, so that the lid will be able to fit. So the lid will be 1/8 of an inch wider than the box. So that's 22 and 1/8 of an inch. Now 11 plus 8 give us 19 plus 1/8 of an inch. That's 19 and 1/8 of an inch. So the Next paper that we need is 22 by 1/8 of an inch by 19 and 1/8 of an inch, which I already cut out. So I'll bring in my scoring tool, which is my stylus, align this to my box and score at 2 and 4 inches all around. This is how I score when my cardstock is bigger than my box, my scoreboard rather. So this is, I will score the rest off camera and I'll be back to you to save time. Okay, so I'm done scoring. So now it's to cut. For those that have been following, you know how I usually cut. So I will cut just 2. That's at the edge of the score line, and then turn and cut out a small triangle. So this is what I will do on the remaining 3 sides. I will do that off camera and I'll be back to you. Okay, so I've already finished cutting, and while off camera I also applied a double-sided tape. At least you all know this already. This is the inside and then the tabs on the outside. So all I need to do now is to fold on all the score lines. So I'll do that and I'll be back to you again. Alright, so I'm done folding, and so what I'll do, because this thing is so large, I'm not able to do everything on camera. Just remove the backing tape from all the double-sided tape. So I'll do that off camera and I'll be back to you. Alright, so now for the tabs, we are going to glue the tabs. I will apply my PVC glue. Of course, this one is something that you must have mastered already, so I'll just do 2 on camera and I will finish the box, of course, which includes folding these tabs over. So once I'm done, I'll come back to you at that point. Okay, so I'm done with this, bringing in the box and then covering it with the lid that we just made. Okay, so you can see the 2 inches, 2/8 of an inch gap, so that we can hold this, and then the lid will not be, this will not be pulling on the lid. So now let's design our box. So I'll be using this punch. I want to design with just circles. So all I'll need to do is just to punch out the circles like that. This is 2 1/4 of an inch. That's the size of the circle. It's 2 1/4. That's 2 1/4 inch. So I'll need more than this. So let me cut the rest and get back to you. Alright, so I've already cut out the quantity that I need. So I'm using double-sided tape for it. This paper is double-sided. There's a plain smooth one and the glossy side. I don't know if you can see it. this is the glossy side. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. And then this is the plain side. So I'm using this plain side to cover it. So just apply my glue and just eyeballing. Apply it. It's paper base, so it will take a little time before it to have a proper hold. Okay, so I'll come back to it. Let me do the next one to save time. So this is just basically what I will do to all the circles I punched out. So I'll just do this all round for the base and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I'm done with the big circles. So now I've cut out the smaller circles, which will be for the lid. I use the 3/4 inch punch. This is what I use. So I'll fix these ones and I'll get back to you. Alright, so I'm done with the box. So this is it. It's too big to fit into the camera properly, so just manage it. So this is what I did. The reason why I didn't use this big one for the top is because this circle is actually bigger than the lid. This circle is 2 2/8 of an inch wide in is it diameter? Be read yourself, diameter. And this lid is just 2 inches. So if I should put this big one here, it would be too big. So I just decided to use the small ones to blend it. And then notice the way I arranged it. The smaller ones is standing in the center of the bigger circle. So, and then I just put at the corners of the lid at the top, because person will still put a sticker in the center here. The sticker I have already, it's a small sticker anyway. I'm not supposed to show you, but this is the sticker. So well, let me show you what's there is business. This is the sticker, the Meat Company sticker made by Moi. So okay, so what I'll be sending right away. All right, so thank you all for watching and see you in my next tutorial.